Huge improvement, bringing the truck from 2008 to 2023 that way. Hey everyone, Matt here, Hollywood's Garage. Little video today on the Superduty is we're going to be changing out the factory lights, map lights, I guess you want to call them, courtesy lights. You can see they're yellow. That one's actually out. So we're going to change those ones out, and we're going to change out the rear ones as well. And then we'll see what we have left for bulbs, and we'll change out my the lights and the running boards. They're just yellow as well. This is the kit I have. Got it from Amazon, the Jungles website there. So I'm hoping we got enough here with to do all of that. I minimum want to do the interior lights. A, yellow, dull, not bright at all. B, one's out anyway, so we'll change those out. And then we'll work on those the lights for the running boards. So to start with this, you end up just getting your fingers behind here, or use a trim tool. I have two to use from here. You get behind, so you get underneath here, room for your fingers. So you get behind here, room for your fingers, and you're gonna pop this straight out. I don't know if I'll be able to do it with one hand or not, but let's see. Yeah, I don't want to. Oh, see, that one works once in a while. Yeah, I'll have to try with both hands so I can pull it evenly on both sides. Should just pop right out. End up getting it out. So here you go. You have your main two plugs right here. You're gonna keep those in. You just grab these black things, turn them, bulb pops out. You can see it's a lot bigger, but the wedge should still fit that smaller style that I have. It's pretty crazy. Well, we'll see the difference of brightness. Big bulb, right? You saw how bright it was. Well, let's replace it and see what the small one looks like. There you go. There's the difference. Old on the left, white on the right. And you see these bulbs are a lot smaller than the factory bulb they had in there. You can actually buy bigger ones in these with like more of a head on them for more bulbs if you want. I think I have a set somewhere. I just can't find them right now. So we're gonna go with these. They're bright already anyway. We're gonna change these out, and then we'll do the rear one. At the rear courtesy light here, as you can see, this is just a cap. You don't actually pull out the whole unit as a whole. It's just a cap you pop off by your fingers on the sides and you bring it down. So I got one replaced there. You can see there's three of them. You'll have to, when you pull out the old ones, because they're spread quite wide, when you go to pull out the old ones, grab a set of needle nose and you just pinch the metals together and then insert the light. It'll give a better fit. But yeah, you can see the difference there. You know, so huge increase. And that one's burnt out. That's your courtesy, like, sorry, your light when you open the door. So your door light. That one never did work. So I'm assuming it's burnt. So we'll keep replacing these two. Like I said, pop out the old one with a trim or even a screwdriver or whatever you want. Just get, and then pop out. Better with two hands. This one should have power on it, so just be careful. You don't touch the bridge them together. You grab yourself your needle nose. You pinch them together just a little bit, just to help with the sealing around the fitting. Let's see if I can do this here. Oh. See what I mean? I'm gonna have to tighten that one up some more. Just a little bit of. A little loose. Tighten up those brass clips some more. But yeah, that's how you replace those. Just grab a set of needles, squeeze those up. Obviously these are a little smaller bulb ends, I should say, than the factory ones. We'll get that all finished up and I'll show you what it looks like. And there's the front all done. Huge improvement, bringing the truck from 2008 to 2023 that way. Now's your chance. When your cover's off, you can kind of see it's dirty, it's dusty. It's been there since, who knows, probably since brand new, 2008, probably never been taken off. Grab yourself some cleaner or go to a sink and wash it off, rub it clean. Even that's a big improvement. That'll help with brightness. There we go, all clean. Let's go plug it in and, plug it in. Let's go clip it back in and I'll show you the outcome of that. Here we go, clip it in. Just clips in like that. So much brighter. Huge. Okay, let's crawl into the truck and change out those bulbs in the running board lights. Not every truck or F-350 will come with these. Lariats might have been an option. I know the Harleys do, the King Ranches. So let's go change those out. Here we go, one replaced. These are tricky. This one already had a broken piece up top right here, right where the end of my pointer is. And it's cracked. They're prone for that because being on the back of the running board, rocks and debris gets in there, breaks them. So far so good though. I'll show you a secret how to remove these. Open my door enough. You want to get on the top edge, there's 2 tabs. So get yourself a putty knife, skinny enough, get in there. There's 2 tabs on either side on the top. See, there we go. See how it separated there a little bit? Now you can probably leave that in there. Okay. Or not. And then grab yourself a flathead screwdriver and just start kind of working it. There we go. You want to get that bottom to release. But keeping the top released. There we go. You get to a point where you should be able to get your fingers, there we go, behind like that. You just unscrew the back like you would any other bulb. One-handed, tricky. And then replace your bulb. They're just a wedge type, just like the front are, the front courtesy lights. Pull it out, push a new one in, scoop, turn this back on to the back tight, push it back on. So inside this one, you can see it's oxidized. It's green in there, and if you can see on the bottom terminal, water's obviously got in there. You can see all the dirt in the back pocket there anyway. Like, you can see how it gets full of dirt. If I remember right, there was no mud flap on this truck on this side when I got it. I had to put one on. So I drove around for a while with just water and debris getting in there. So for that, you can spray some contact cleaner in there. Get rid of that. Clean that out. Gotta remember there's power in there, huh? Yeah, the power's in there. Just open the door. So you can either wait for the light to go off. You can use your back one as an example, because they're on a timer. And then get in there and scrape it all clean, the contacts, with a flat blade or whatever you have to get in there, pipe cleaner, whatever you got. You could just unplug it from the harness too, and you have no power to worry about. I was able to get it to work. Couldn't get the plug off. I hate messing with those clips, to be honest. So just grab the pick, as you can see here, spray some more contact cleaner on there, and just kind of push the tabs closer together, kind of like the same theory of pushing the contacts together on the map lights. Scraped off a little bit with the pick. There we go, easy to test. Screw it back on, clip it, push it back in, and go do the other side. So I thought I'd show you the actual, let's go to a better light here. Show you how the clips are on this. So you get the 2 there on the bottom there, and then 2 up top. Or, I don't remember which one's top and which one's bottom. The curve. I think the flat part's bottom. I think that's bottom right there. 2. So with the wide putty knife, you're able to push down on both these at the same time and kind of twist it and pry it out, and then get a screwdriver on the bottom lip and pop it out. Once you get that bottom released, she pops right out. So just be careful. Don't go prying on this outer plastic where my thumb is until those top 2 are unclipped, or you will break it. You can see a crack there again. Not from me, from just from wear and tear. A little dirty in there. So if a guy wanted to, you put a bunch of water in there and then make sure it's dry before putting it back together. You'll get moisture in there, but for now, this will work. Maybe in the summer when it's nice out, I can do that. Clean them out, put them back on. But right now, it's a huge improvement with the white over the yellow. I mean, they're a lot brighter, looks newer, cleaner, but like these are like 200% brighter. And I think instructions even say that, 200% brighter than the factory yellow ones. And I had just enough bulbs for all of it. I had 1 extra of those, the longer cylinder ones for the back map light, as it only takes 3. So, like, huge difference. 100% recommend. I'll get this one all buttoned up here, and we're gonna end up doing a rad cap and a fuel cooler cap. And I'll explain to you why once I get finished with this. So we're going to be replacing this because might as well, and the fuel cooler rad cap. And I'll explain why. So as you can see here, it's cracking. I don't know if you can show it there very well. It's got cracking right on the rubber there where it seals. I don't know if it'll focus or not. But there's cracking on that rubber seal. So every time I go check my level, it's below the mark where it should be because it's leaking out the cap there, seal. So we'll wipe that up with a rag. We'll fill it back up to that little lines on the sight glass in the middle there, and we'll place it. Same time, we'll replace the cap. Cheap insurance at the end of the day. These are 15-year-old caps, so I have new Ford pieces. Both of them are Ford. This is the fuel cooler cap. There's your part number for it. And this is the rad, or the coolant, I guess, the main rad cap. Both Ford products. Don't cheap out, buy the Ford ones. Not expensive. Obviously, we need to replace one anyway, and the other one's just a peace of mind. I'll keep the old one just in case. The new one, you know, it's a faulty brand new one for whatever reason. As they are a pressure sensitive thing, hence why it'll say 16 PSI on it. That's what allows the system to get up to when it gets hot. Right there, 16 PSI, 110 kPa. And it'll vent off whatever is above 16, so you don't bloat your cooling system. Got it filled up to the line. Use the recommended Ford gold coolant for it. So we should be good there. Well, it shows orange and then gold on the tab there, but same coolant, same color as the truck needs. The cap go on. You can see the new cap. No rubber issues. Feels better going on, even tighter fit. The new rad cap. Keep calling it a rad cap, but degauss bottle cap. Three clicks. I do three because why not? Good things come in three, or bad things, I guess. Okay, now look at this truck. She's filthy. Door's still open, that's why the lights are on. She's for the winter we're having, she's pretty wet out there. Whenever we do get a snowfall or even a rainfall, roads turn to slush. And there was one about last weekend where we had for some freezing rain. So salt got laid down and drove it and I haven't washed it since. Barely drive the truck, obviously. So we're gonna go wash it purely to get that salt off. I mean, it's gonna get dirty pretty much again, but the roads are semi-dry, pretty dry. So let's go wash that up. Back home, all clean. Still shines up nice for 15 years old. In the summer, I'm gonna do a proper detail on it, wax it, clean it up, get that black paint to shine a bit more. And then maybe I'll wrap it, we'll see. But we'll get it pulled into the garage. There we have it, back in the garage. Gonna detail the interior a little bit, let the door sills dry so they don't freeze shut in the winter when it's left outside. It's usually an outside truck, so we'll finish that video here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got some tips and tricks on changing your light bulbs and the map lights and then your running board lights, as well as check your rad caps. You know, really easily to be overlooked, but huge. Losing a little bit of coolant in that fuel cooler over time gets annoying, let alone not doing its proper job getting into pressure, helping with the cooling off the fuel. Okay guys, till the next one.